Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of January 2024. Happy birthday to any of you celebrating a birthday this month. I hope you have a fabulous one, Cappy. This is your bonus read, not to be confused with the regular monthly read that is already up on the channel. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check it out. So we're going to get started here with your 5-card monthly bonus read. And I've already shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's get going with Cappy's overall energy. You have the King of Wands in the upright position. King of Wands, it is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, the King of Wands is an energy of someone who likes to get things done. It's a card of action. It's a card of moving forward, getting things accomplished. This can indicate in the realm of business because wands govern business and enterprise. Can also govern fun, excitement, adventures. It can also indicate travel. So on any of these topics, there could be someone else involved. Maybe this King of Wands is playing an important role in your life this month, Capricorn. And this could be a real go-getter who wants to get you moving. This could be a business partner. This could be a boss, co-worker, a friend, a family member, a spouse, what have you. This person is getting ready to get moving. This could be a travel partner as well for some of you. For others of you, the King of Wands could be an energy that you're embodying. So you want to get moving in a certain aspect, a certain area of your life. Perhaps you're the one who wants to travel or get out there and get some brand new business started or something like that. So your crossing energy, this is something waning in and out during the month of January. It's not going to be a prominent, but it's going to be something that's kind of there in the background. You have the Gemini energy, the Lovers in the upright position. This is a card that represents a choice, a major choice. So this could be about choosing between two business partners, choosing between two people in terms of if you're casually dating two different people. Could be you're making a choice. There could be an ultimatum given, something like that with one of the ones you're involved with. For others of you, the Lover's card can indicate there's many choices around love itself, right? We can choose to love, we can choose not to love, we can choose to take a relationship to the next level, we can choose to pull back. There's all kinds of choices naturally we face in love in general. So that could be the case. Some of you could be choosing between two companies. Maybe, there's two places you could work for. You don't know which one, or two people. You could be going back and forth and trying to decide on that. And remember, it's waning in and out throughout the month. So it's something that's kind of on your mind throughout the month of January. You're coming into the month of January with Major Arcana, the Transformation Death card in the upright position. Well, this represents transforming something. Either it has to transform or it has to come to its natural end. Now, for some of you, this could indicate a work situation for some of you. Perhaps it can't be sustained as is. It needs to change up, or it has to come to an end. In other words, you may have to leave the job if you cannot get what you want from it. It's like, say, for example, you may be okay with the job, you may like the job, but maybe you're not making enough money. You could be approaching the powers that be to perhaps give you a raise or give you more hours or do something so you have that extra cash flow. And if they can do it, fine, things can be worked in. If they can't do it, then something needs to happen here. So you may need to leave. You can say, for example, perhaps you're working at a company and they're working you too much and you need some time to yourself or time for your family or something like that. And it could be, again, approaching them and saying, I would like to work less hours. And if you can accommodate that, then fine. So whatever the situation is, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, or anything like that, it's something needs to give here. Otherwise, it needs to come to its natural end. if it can't be transformed, it has to come to an end. So that situation could be happening for some of you. Now, that gives way to the middle of the month, to the energy of the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position, which is a card that represents like reevaluation. This is about looking at something that we put a lot of time and energy into. It could be a solid relationship, it could be a solid job, again, financial savings, investments, those kinds of things. We could be looking at it and taking a close look at it. I think reevaluating is always a healthy thing to do. It's a good thing to do. And that's what you could be doing, my dear Cappies, in the middle of the month. You could be looking at a situation and saying, look, I've invested all this time and energy into this particular job. I'm not sure that I want to continue on this path, but I'm not sure that I don't. So this is, the contemplation part of it. This is where we're reevaluating things. You could be thinking, I've put a lot of my time and energy into this particular field of work, this kind of career, and I'm just not sure if this is a path that, is still profitable for me to go down. So you could be reevaluating that. Some of you could be reevaluating your financial situation and saying, okay, this is happening, that's happening, and I'm not really sure if these investments are in a good, safe place. Maybe I need to pull them, or I need to do something else to, bring in extra cash. Could be your business. It could be pretty much anything. Remember, these are just general reads, so there's different people watching the videos, so not everyone has the same scenario. I try to give as much of a broad explanation for the cards as possible, so that maybe it could relate to more people. But if it doesn't relate, it doesn't relate. If it does relate, you know what to do. You guys are my biggest commenters. Keep it up, my Cappies. We want to hear from you. So now the last card, you have a lot of major arcana here, actually. 1, 2, 3 major arcana. Could be intense things happening, and they're heavy hitters too for the month of January. You have, while leaving the month of January, you have major arcana, the Hanged Man, in the upright position. So the Hanged Man represents a time for pause. It looks like you have to look at a situation and really assess it this month. That's what it's looking like. It is your birth month. This is the time for renewals, and it's actually Capricorn's New Year's, right? I mean, it's literally New Year's on January 1st, but this is also Capricorn's New Year, because this is everybody's birthday is their New Year, so it's a good time to start fresh. So it looks like for you, you will be starting fresh, but you need to reevaluate some things. It's like you've got some major choices and decisions to make this month. And leaving the month, the Hangman energy is all about suspending yourself in a spot and deciding what you want to do. So this is about looking at situations from different perspectives. Maybe for some of you, that's what you feel you need to do. For others of you, you could be suspended and held up due to others. It could be that you're waiting to hear from somebody else. You're not really sure what's going on because they're not contacting you. For others of you, this is, you need to wait on some papers to come through because you're trying to, get something accomplished. It could be something official and you need to get those papers and it's just not happening. It could be anything from, government papers to, travel visas or something like that. You could be held up at the end of the month, and a lot of you, it's just you yourself, I think. And even if it's not you doing it, and it's just sort of fate putting you in that situation, I think there's a good reason for it. Because look at the energy that comes before it is the reevaluation energy. So, and you have what's floating around here is a major choice. The Lover's card. Starting off the month, you have this big transformation happening. So something is going on for you, some of you Capricorns out there, and it's really like big stuff. It's like big moves, big major changes. And at the end of the month, you could just be wanting to pull back and look at the situation from a different perspective and say, do I have other choices? Do I have other options? If so, what are they? And that could be what you're looking at this point. Looks like a pretty, serious and heavy month for you. But if you're going to start fresh and start new and, end things and go on such a huge scale with changing up your life, it is definitely a good idea to go into a moment of pause, don't you think? I do. I think it's a good moment to go into pause. So it looks like whatever you're going to, I can't wait to see the February readings now for Capricorn, because it looks like some big changes are coming in the month of January for you. So that's what I have for you. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I really hope you have a fabulous month of January. I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye for now.